Turn the volume up.
Yeah.
This that blueprint talk.
DJ, you wanna fade him.
The Dream Hustle Podcast. Let's walk.
Clock hit midnight, I'm still wide-eyed, wide vision on the whiteboard, whole wall map like a Y. Turn every one day to a date and a budget. Faith in my spirit, but the numbers still crunch quick. Ownership heavy, name on the deed, not guest list. Equity, leverage, cool head, never desperate. No cosign, savior, just God in the game plan. Purpose in the struggle, made a kingdom from the same sand. Late nights, low lights, screen glow on my face. Old fears, new skills, real growth, same pace. Discipline daily, even when the vibe feels off. I don't wait for a feeling, I just show up and push off.
We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, whole crew locked down. From the grind till the crown in hand. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan. We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, that's the movement now. If you're locked in the lab, if you're stacking your bands. Save vision, faith, hustle till it's part of your stance.
Indie on the payroll, boss on the bio. Every stream, every sale, got receipts in the file. Studios in the basements, turn the boardrooms quiet. Where ideas go from maybe to bet. Let's try it. Lessons from the losses, wore the L's like armor. Did the math on my habits, cut the ones that harm. The smart hustle, sharp hustle, every move with a purpose. If it don't build a mission, then the time ain't worth it. I pray, then I scheduled, I work, then I measure. Let the metrics keep me honest, let the process be the treasure. It's bigger than a slogan, bigger than the brand. This the Dream Hustle Podcast, whole world understands.
We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Pod, this whole crew locked down. From the grind to the crown in hand. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan. We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, that's a movement now. If you're locked in the lab, if you're stacking your band. Save vision, faith, hustle till it's part of your stance.
Hey. Late nights, early flights, late fly, same fight, same high. Feel like we just move right. For every indie in the trenches, every owner in the making. The Dream Hustle Podcast, this the anthem for your patience.
We turn dreams into plans, that's the move right now. The Dream Hustle Podcast, whole crew locked down. From the grind till the crown in hand. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan. Save vision, faith, hustle, let it run through the fan.
Yo, peace. Welcome to the show. Picture this. You got talent, you got songs out, you got content moving, maybe a couple streams coming in, maybe a show here and there, and every single dollar still got your personal name attached to it. That right there, that's not empire, that's pressure. What's good, Dream Hustlers? It's your man, DJ Universe. And today we going heavy on some real business game. Because last episode we talked about generational wealth, ownership, turning your art into assets. That was mindset. That was vision. But vision without infrastructure? Man, that's just motivation with nowhere to live. So today we shifting from mindset to infrastructure, from artist to owner to bankable business. And I'm telling you straight up, this is one of them conversations most artists never get. Nobody really sits artists down and says, yo, here's how you build power behind the brand. They tell you how to drop songs. They tell you how to go viral. They tell you how to chase a deal. But they don't teach you the system. And that system is business credit. See, a lot of artists think money only comes from streams, shows, maybe a deal if somebody finally notices you. And look, I get it. I came up from scratch, Ohio roots, moved to Florida, had to build this thing brick by brick. So I understand how easy it is to think the next check is the strategy. But real entrepreneurs, they understand leverage. They understand how to use systems to build faster. They understand that if every move in your business depends on your personal wallet, your personal card, your personal stress, then your business really ain't standing on its own yet. It's leaning on you. And eventually, that gets heavy. This is where the mindset shift gets real. Generational wealth sounds good. Ownership sounds good. Own your masters. Own your brand. Own everything. All facts. But if you don't build the infrastructure under that ownership, you can still end up being creatively rich and financially fragile. And that's the trap. I'm not saying streams don't matter. I'm not saying shows don't matter. I'm not saying money from the music ain't important. I'm saying if that's the only way you think money enters your world, then you thinking too small. You leaving power on the table. Because business credit is a power move. It's not flashy like an advance. It's not as exciting as posting a sold-out flyer. It's not going to get 1,000 comments under your reel. But let me tell you something. Quiet systems build loud results. That's the part they don't teach artists. And if you're listening right now thinking, man, this sounds like corporate talk. This ain't got nothing to do with music. Nah, stick with me, because this has everything to do with music when you're serious about becoming more than a performer. This is how you stop just making art and start building a machine around your art. So let's break it down simple. Business credit is separate from your personal credit. That's the key right there. Separate. Your business has its own identity, its own score, its own ability to get approved for funding. Not you personally carrying every load. The business. That means instead of always using your personal credit cards, instead of always putting your own name on the line, you start building the business up to carry some weight. And that's how real companies scale, not by constantly draining the owner, by strengthening the entity. Now, one of the main systems behind this is Dun Bradstreet. That's a name I need you to remember. Dun Bradstreet is where your business builds credibility. It's where lenders and vendors look. So when people say, how does a business start looking legit on paper? This is part of that conversation. And think about it like this. Your music brand got a public identity already. People know the name, the logo, the vibe, the content. Business credit is the financial version of that. It's the business saying, I exist, I have behavior, I have payment history, I can be trusted. That's powerful. Now, the obvious question is, okay, DJ Universe, how do you even start? A lot of people start with net 30 trade lines. This is the entry point for many businesses trying to build credit. And I like this because it's simple. Not easy because you still got to do it, but simple. Here's how it works. You get approved with a vendor. They give you terms, usually 30 days. You buy something. They report that payment history to Dun Bradstreet. You pay it back on time. Boom. You building business credit. That's it. Simple, but powerful, because now your business starts creating a track record, and that track record matters. It's like proving your brand doesn't just talk business, it handles business. And in this world, receipts talk. The beauty of Net 30 is not just the 30 days, it's the pattern. Approved by a vendor, purchase made, payment history reported, paid on time. That pattern starts stacking, and as it stacks, your business starts looking stronger, more credible, more fundable. And that track record, that can lead to bigger approvals. That's why this matters. We're not talking about random spending. We're talking about strategic behavior that builds a foundation. See, artists will spend money all day. Studio time, promo, clothes, videos, travel, all that. But the question is, are you spending in a way that builds the business? Or are you just buying things and staying in the same place financially? That's a hard question, but it's a real one. And let me self-correct something, because I don't want this to sound like magic. This ain't open one thing and tomorrow you a mogul. Nah, not exactly. This is structure. This is discipline. This is paying on time. This is understanding that credibility gets built through consistent actions. Same way a music career does, honestly. Now let me give you real game from what I'm doing right now, because I never want to just talk theory on the Dream Hustle podcast. I like execution. I like showing the play while the play is being made. I just opened a new trade line with a company called Branded Apparel Club. This ain't theory. This is execution. This is me building in real time. And what's powerful about this is it's not just about building business credit in some abstract way. It aligns with my actual brand. This is where I'm getting my merch line from. Print on demand, integrated into my website. So now look at the synergy. I got a product line. I got a vendor relationship. I got a trade line reporting to business credit. That's strategy right there. Not just buying something because somebody on the internet said build credit. No, building credit through something that fits the vision. And I already placed my first order. Couple weeks, I'll have it in hand. That's how fast this can move when you take action. Not someday. Not, I'm researching for 6 months. Not, I'm waiting until everything is perfect. Perfect is slow. Execution teaches faster. This is where artists mess up, though. They use money, but they don't build assets. They put cash out, but nothing comes back with structure. Business credit gives you a different lane because now you can fund merch, fund marketing, fund production, fund your brand without draining your personal pockets every single time. And if you're doing it right, everything you fund turns into something that can make you money. That's the goal. Not just spending, investing into your own ecosystem. Big difference. One leaves you broke with receipts. The other leaves you with assets, systems, relationships, and momentum. Because let's be honest, a lot of people hear credit and immediately think debt, danger, bad decisions. And yeah, if you move reckless, anything can turn into a problem. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about using structure to support the brand. I'm talking about building business credibility while creating products and opportunities around your name. Zoom out with me for a second. Because this ain't just about one trade line. This ain't just about one vendor. This is about building a machine. Imagine your business has credit. Your brand has products. Your platform has traffic. Your content brings attention. Your network creates opportunities. Now everything connects. That's when you stop being just an artist and become a business system. That's when your creativity stops floating around by itself and starts getting backed by infrastructure. That's when ownership turns into actual leverage. And to me, that's generational wealth in motion. So here's what I want you to do, Dream Hustlers. Stop thinking small. Stop thinking short term. Start thinking like a business. Start building your credit. Start building your infrastructure. Because your talent is powerful. But talent with structure, that's a different monster. If you're serious about learning how to do this the right way, go to downbylawmanagementllc.com and download the free independent artist blueprint. Because this ain't just about music, this is about building a real foundation. And if you're ready to go deeper, book a consultation with me, DJ Universe, Down by Law Management. Let's map out your brand. Let's structure your business. Let's build your credit, your assets, and your future. From talent to business to empire. That's the journey. Dream big, hustle hard, own everything. And when you look at your career a year from now, I want you to ask yourself one question. Did I just chase money or did I build power? Teamwork makes the dream work and hustle is the muscle that moves the mountains. So on that note, until the next episode, gratitude, blessings, and one love. Peace.
Hey, lights low. Speakers up. It's DJ U on the set. Energy up. Vibes high. It's legacy in motion. From the ground to the skyline, blueprint on my mind. I turn studios to boardrooms, plotted every line, talking hustle with the wisdom. Vision in my veins, I paved roads with records, learned the business in the pain. Independent grind, I built it brick by brick. Pulled dreamers from the corner, showed them how to flip the script. I'm pushing culture forward, signature on every wave. Turn passion to a product, now they chanting out my name. Yeah, I'm playing chess when they moving checkers. 10 steps ahead, learning lessons from the legends. Beat drive heavy, grind even heavier. maybe I showed another way when they told me it was never. I'm making legacy moves for the culture, by the culture. We taking dreams off the block, now we rising from the gutter. Spin these records like I'm spinning, hoping to gold. Empires from the vinyl, watch the story unfold. I'm making legacy moves, yeah, I said what I said. Turn visions into plans, and I'm always 10 ahead. For the streets, for the hustles, for the truth in the booth. This is victory in motion, every beat is the proof. I broke the back door deals, now I own the entrance. Put artists on the payroll, now they savor independence. Behind the scenes, pulling strings, I'm the quiet storm. My pal and my people making moguls from the norm. This is more than just an anthem, it's a strategy. We lifting every voice, spinning, struggling to clarity. If they box us out, we'll just build another lane. From the crates to the charts, I made fortune from the pain. Late nights, mixing tracks, dreams mapped on the wall. Calculated every setback, now I'm rising through it all. Every chorus is a promise, every verse a street code. I manifest them all while I'm grinding in beast mode. I'm making legacy moves for the culture, by the culture. We taking dreams off the block, now we rising from the gutter. Spin these records like I'm spinning, hoping to gold. Empires from the vinyl, watch the story unfold. I'm making legacy moves, yeah, I said what I said. Turn visions into plans, and I'm always 10 ahead. For the streets, for the hustlers, for the truth in the booth. This is victory in motion, every beat is the proof. All gas, no brakes, we don't settle for less. From cassette tapes to playlists, built respect through the stress. Moving silence, but my impact is loud. The future's in the hands of the brave and the proud. Oh. Yeah. DJ, you from the city, hard to the world stage. Spin, hope, and hustle, write the lines, flip the page. For the ones who came before, for the ones breaking through. This is forever a legacy move on.